a very simple game, but a very difficult one to get good at. What you need to do on the field to be effective is really pretty simple when it comes down to it. But it's a simple thing that takes a lot of practice and patience to get good at. And ultimately our sport is very much about this thing. That's one of the great things about our game is that while, yeah, being big, fast, and strong like in other sports can help you, ultimately just being big, fast, and strong doesn't get you very far in our game. You have to put in time and master your technique of working with this thing. And as a program, that's what we work on a lot. We spend a lot of time with stick skills. And there's a lot of different club programs, a lot of different options of the way folks run their things. Our objective, particularly with our younger guys, is we're not going out trying to win games. And that's not the way we go about it. We believe that we will win games if we do a good job coaching, but we're coaching our kids to become better players. So our focus with each of you would not be that this is where you need to go in the offense to get this guy a shot so that we can score a goal. And that's not the way we coach. What we teach is this is the way you need to hold your stick. This is the way you need to move the ball. And once we get you to learn those basic fundamentals of using your stick absolutely the correct way, then we push you to do it in more and more difficult situations and in a faster and faster pace. And at the same time, we try to teach you core ideas of how things move on the field. Not you line up here, and you go there, but much more basic ideas about when these things happen, this is how you react. We refer to that as lacrosse IQ. It's about understanding the game. It's not about running plays, it's about learning how to play. And that's really what our coaching is all about. We think it works well. The reality for us is that our U11 teams take some lumps. Our U13 teams usually take some lumps. And they lose to teams that have a big, strong guy that gets the ball 100 times, takes 30 shots, they score 12 goals, and we lose to them. But our biggest, strongest kid only gets to take 1 or 2 shots because he has to share the ball in our system with everybody else so that everyone gets good. We play against teams at the U11 and U13 age will run a zone to keep us from scoring. U11, it's really, really hard to score against the zone because you can't pass the ball very well. But when you play a zone, you don't learn to actually play defense. You learn to stand around like this and not let balls get into the center. We make our kids go and play defense. And yes, we lose games at young ages because of it, but what happens over the long haul is that our kids get really good at lacrosse. And so that when they're at U15 and they're going into high school, they start winning a lot of games, a whole lot of games. We kind of had for us right now as a program out of Atlanta, which as you know probably is a lot like Florida. We've not been playing lacrosse as long as the folks up in New York and Pennsylvania and New Jersey and Massachusetts. We took a team up to the Philadelphia Invitational, the Philadelphia Showcase, which is one of the top recruiting showcases in the country. And a group of our guys went up there and played 4 games over the course of the weekend against one high school team that had 10 Division I committed players on it, and against 3 top club teams. And we creamed all of them. Personally, I was a little surprised. I didn't expect us to do quite such a good job with it, but we did it without running an offense at all. Like our kids come off the field, they did not run an offense. They just go out and play lacrosse. We run up in the field fast, run up and down the field quickly. We pass the ball to each other a lot. We move it all over the field. Everyone shares the ball, and the end result is we score goals, and our guys have a lot of fun. My hope is that as we become involved with the Creeks program, to help get the Creeks into that style of play, that style of teaching. And Jason's going to be doing it with these kids at the high school level, pushing the stick skills thing and playing fast. We're going to be doing it with LB3. And our hope is that we get you guys in some of our programs. I know not everything we do will be for everybody. Everybody has their own schedule, their own limitations in terms of what they can do. My hope is that you'll come out and join us in some of our programs. We have tryouts for our club teams this weekend, and we'll have them again next weekend, and then there's a date scheduled in January as well. Hopefully you guys will at least come out, even if you're not sure you want to play on one of our club teams this summer, come out and give it a try and see what it's all about. We're running a 7v7 league right now that starts this Saturday, actually. We'd love to see some of you guys join if you have the interest. That league, the way it operates, the first half of the time you're out there, you practice. We bring everybody together and we do drills. Everyone works together to get better at the game. and then we break up and play games at the end. A little bit like this format, only a lot more teaching involved in it. And again, that teaching for some of you, especially you guys right in front of me right now that are U15s, but a lot of you guys think you're pretty good with this thing. And when we start working, what we're going to do first is show you all the things you're doing wrong, and try to simplify your motions and really reduce what you're doing with your stick down to the bare basics so that you can get really, really good at it. And so that when you're in difficult situations, you can do what you need to do to deliver the ball to somebody else. And that's really what our program is all about. And for you guys, again, I got the older guys here with me. We tell guys, because just about every lacrosse player I've ever met in my life as a little kid's dream was to play Division I lacrosse in college. That seems to be kind of the universal thing. Everyone wants to be a great college lacrosse player and play on ESPN and maybe play in a national championship game. And some guys out of this area will definitely be good enough to do that. What I think is great about our game is that if you work hard at it and spend your time with the stick, there's a place for everyone to play in college. You may not be at Syracuse or Princeton, but there is a place for everyone to play in lacrosse. And that's our goal as a program. But yeah, we're going to have some guys that get great, that get really, really good, and end up getting an opportunity to play at Syracuse. One of our juniors just signed with Syracuse, and it was great. We're all excited. We're all thrilled. I'm just as excited about the last player on my 2015 team that's going to go and play club ball at Georgia, because that's the school he wanted to go to, but he wants to keep playing lacrosse. And that's ultimately what it's all about. And some folks will be wearing the orange and blue at Syracuse, and they'll have a great time. And some folks will be playing at Rhodes College in Tennessee, or at Auburn, or at Franklin and Marshall in Pennsylvania. The key is that we want you to fall in love with the game and carry it on with you into college at whatever level is appropriate for you to play. That's a combination of your academics and your athletics mixed together to find out where you fit in. That's something we work hard at, and continually telling guys it's not about playing Division I necessarily. It's about playing the game. It's about having fun with it and working hard. And wherever you end up at the end of your time playing as a youngster, there'll be a place for you to play in college. If you do your schoolwork, are a good citizen, and work hard at your game, there will be a place for you to play no matter where you end up on the spectrum if you work hard throughout the time. All right. Hopefully we'll see you guys in some programs. I'm going to be coming down here. I've been telling these guys, my goal is to get down here a lot this winter because it's warmer here than it is in Atlanta. And also I just, I want to get around the kids down here more, start to learn some names, learn some parents' names, and get to know people. My wife will be coming down as well. She's a girls coach. We're going to try to spend some time in Jacksonville this winter and through the summer as well. So hopefully we'll see a lot more of you guys in the future. Get these guys going? Yeah, let's go.